Yo, Jay.
What's up, Raul?
Why is it that all stormtroopers own iPhones?
Why is that?
Because they couldn't find the droids they were looking for.
Oh, damn it.
It's fitting.
That is very fitting.
It's fitting.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
I had
that
to
very,
do
very
it.
much.
I had to do it. And fuck iPhone. Oh, subscribe on iTunes, guys.
All right, guys. Rate a review.
Hey, Popson. What do you call a Jamaican seasoning competition? A jerk off. Bye.
We're live. We're live, baby. Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Episode 25 of Pops On.
What's up, folks?
Yeah.
My car insurance just dropped a little bit.
Dropped a little. We can rent cars now.
Yay.
Shit. That's about it, though, right?
That's all that happens at 25.
What? I'm Raul. To my left, who I got?
What's up, folks? It's Jay Alvarez.
And I got my man Marcel on the soundboards. Ghost Academy in the building. And to my right today.
Oh, we got a guest in studio.
You know what's funny? She turns her head like we're recording this on camera. To my right today, I have my youngest daughter, Jalen. Say what's up.
Hi.
And that's probably all you're going to get out of her today.
That sounds about right.
What's going on, folks? Back again, 25th episode.
Yeah, man.
This is the last episode of the year.
This is. Yeah, folks. We're going to take a little hiatus for a few weeks, just get through the holidays and, the holidays.
Yeah, that's really it.
That's really what it is.
That's really what it is.
We want to take a break too.
Yeah, just a tad, just a little bit. But yeah, man. 25th episode. We appreciate all the love we're getting. Again, give us a call 321-405-2219. Facebook group, iTunes. Well, yeah, iTunes too, but
iTunes too.
Instagram, no dad jokes. Twitter, no dad jokes with a Z. Email us, regular spelling, no dad jokes @gmail.com. Jay,
yo,
how was your week, bro?
Yo, my week was pretty good, man. A lot of good things happened this week. We're gonna talk on some of those.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, it's kind of a rough week with the stepdaughter. Autism has won this week.
Oh shit.
Ooh, autism has won this week. But actually, as of this morning, things are actually pretty cool. I had to sit down with her. Just kind of talk to her this morning before she went to school. So that's cool. It's cool. And her mom told me, she's like, I don't know what you said to her. And I didn't say nothing. I ain't threatened the girl's life or nothing. I just sat her down and talked to her. So she texted me when they were in the car on the way to school. She's like, I don't know what you said to her, but she has totally changed her demeanor from the rest of the week.
Wow.
So that's cool. I like the fact that I'm starting to, like her and I have that little connection now that I can sit down and talk to her and that actually it registers with her. So that's cool.
That's dope.
Now I don't feel like some bastard stepdad. And then when I got home today, she ran out the door and gave me a hug. So I was like, oh, hey, little mama.
Makes it all worth it.
It does.
When the last time you ran and gave me a damn hug, Jalen? Don't look away. Jesus. Anyway. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad everything got straightened out. That's I know it's rough.
Yeah,
it's rough, but
yeah, it was fun.
That hug, trust me, makes it all worth it.
Oh no, she can kill somebody now. That's fine. She hugged me.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh,
do whatever you want, baby girl.
Like as soon as she came up to hug me, the first thought in my head was, oh, sweetie, do you need help bearing the body? But then I'm like, oh no, she just legitimately wanted to hug. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's sweet.
That's cool.
So that's going well. The boy's asking for Christmas presents early, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. He's being a boy.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I was like, no, you gotta wait for Christmas. He's like, why? Because he already knows. He's like,
that's true.
Yeah, he's old enough. He's like, why does that make a difference that day?
How do you argue with that? You can't.
Because I said so. That's why. Because I'm dad, and because I said so.
That's the only shit that kind of works. It's not gonna work much longer though.
Yeah. I remember it worked on me like, why no? Because no. That was it. I said, no, you can't do it. No. But why not? Because no.
You knew not to say anything after that.
What do you mean? And I'm like, what do you mean because no? That's not you can't just put those two words together. It doesn't mean anything. And then I get spanked. And I was like, yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Mm-hmm. That's how that goes.
Thank you for dinner and this roof over my head. How's your week, man?
Yeah, man. Crazy thing is, before we get started, I definitely want to give a big shout out to my dad opening up his restaurant called My Father's Place. It's over there on 648 Rogers Ave between Clarkson and Parkside in Brooklyn, New York. Phone number is 718-942-4551. Everybody go through there and get the best in Jamaican cuisine from my pops. Again, the name is My Father's Place, located on 648 Rogers Ave between Clarkson and Parkside. Phone number 718-942-4551. It was good, man. It was good. Just a little, work, regular, dealing with the kiddos. Just want to send a big shout out to my dad. Grand opening of his of the restaurant called My Father's Place.
Yo, send us some curry goat.
Dead ass. It's definitely a great move, a big step. So that pops, you done good. It just opened today in Brooklyn. So if you're listening to this in New York, go to My Father's Place. You see how that goes?
I love it.
See how easy it is?
It's awesome.
So easy. My Father's Place.
As I say, go to My Father's Place.
Go to My Father's Place.
It's a who's on first of restaurants. I like it.
I love it. So other than that, man, it's just been smooth. You know what I mean? All my excitement this week was for today.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But we'll get to that a little later. There was a lot of excitement this week, though, in the news, man.
Very, we saw this coming. We knew it was coming.
Kept speaking about it.
Yeah.
And
But now it's
here.
official.
Yeah, it's official tissue. Disney has purchased some of 21st Century Fox's assets. Not the entire company. Fox still remains with their sports and their news because they want to focus more on sports and news in their business.
Yeah, they're focusing
side.
more on their TV presence.
So I'm cool with that. But what that does for the fans is, sorry about that. What that does for the fans is, it gives us back X-Men, gives us back Fantastic Four. We got Deadpool. Other than that, we got FX, FXX, FXM.
Well, is that going over to Disney too, or is that staying with Fox?
Oh, that's all that's going on.
All right.
All of that, all the properties, Simpson, all that shit. Family Guy.
Oh man, hold on. Now I don't know how I feel about that now.
Well,
Family Guy stays with Fox.
no, dude.
Oh, so wait, no, because Disney can't own two networks.
They don't own the network, dude. They own their assets.
Oh, so it's just all the intellectual property.
Yeah. So they got everything. Avatar, Dragon Ball Z, movie rights.
I knew that. Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff. I'm super excited about the Marvel stuff, but it's a whole host of things that they can take advantage of at this point. How you feel about it?
I don't know how I feel about that now, hearing about the TV stuff. I'm sorry, there's a hair on this microphone. It keeps tickling my nose.
What the
These are podcaster problems, folks. This is what happens This is what happens when you're in the studio. Fuck it, we're doing it live. And I got a little tickle as I do it.
Nope. We're gonna X that out.
No, keep it in. Keep it in, son. No, so okay, so I'll touch on the TV first. I didn't realize they were keeping some of the channels, like the IP from like FX, FXX, because there's some stuff that they do on those channels, especially FXX, that Disney doesn't really get into. Like we're talking about Archer. We're talking about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We're talking about Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Which I could probably see Disney keeping Atlanta because it's not so off the wall. But I mean, never mind. No, because they had that Swisher Sweet commercial, and that's totally. I don't know if I trust Disney with that kind of stuff.
I kind of want to blow your mind right now. Pause. Remember the PJs?
Yeah, that was for kids. That was still for families.
The PJs?
Yeah. I remember
With the crackhead?
Look, that was real life. Kids saw crackheads in real life.
Okay, what kids not? Okay, first of all, no.
I don't know. Look, I don't know what gated community you grew up in.
Nah, man.
The gates around my community were to keep the madness in.
Oh my god. Nah, man. PJs was one of their things, and you even touched on at one point where you said Disney owned Touchstone. Touchstone did their adult stuff.
Yeah, and they had a lot to do with Miramax too, which I'm sure they don't like to talk about because of the Weinstein situation. But
yeah,
I mean, and that's why I'm fine with the movies. It's the TV that I'm worried about now.
Well, so this is all going to their streaming service, right?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna have a streaming service just for kids?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
It's Disney.
Yeah, but if they want to, because they're thinking of being in competition with Netflix and Hulu.
That's true. And well, now with that, apparently they got because they already own some of Hulu.
Yeah.
And now they're getting Fox as part of Hulu.
So Disney.
I think Hulu just became Disney's streaming service.
That might be the case.
Yeah,
it might be the case.
It's already got the platform. It's already got the popularity. You don't even need to change the name. Just keep it. Change it from green to blue.
And that's another thing too. We're right now calling it the Disney streaming service. I don't think it's going to be called the Disney streaming service. It's going to be
called Hulu.
It's definitely going to be something different that they can't tie in. Like the average, movie watching person is not going to be like, oh, Disney owns this. Oh, yeah. You say Buena Vista, I don't fucking think of Disney.
Yeah, nobody realizes that too.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, because there's what is it? Division. So there's all those divisions in Disney. Marvel's its own division. You've got all these other studios that are in there. So, I mean, I get, and like I said, with the movies, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I was worried about Deadpool, but then Bob Iger came out and said, hey, you know what? A rated R Deadpool is a possibility. Yep. We just want to make sure that people know what they're coming into.
Exactly.
Which is fair because I remember when Deadpool came out, there was some guy who brought his kid in, and the guy got booed out of the theater with his kid. It was like, yo, this is not for, you should not be bringing your children to this movie. What are you doing, man?
At all. Even though I brought my kid to go see Logan.
Yeah, but I mean, I would be all right with my son watching Logan over there. I mean, now he's old enough to watch whatever he wants, but like if I had a small child, I would be more okay with him watching Logan than Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because Logan is it's serious subject matter, sure. It's, there's some graphic violence in it, but it does a lot to serve the story. You know what I mean? It's just the feel for the story. Now, when you're looking at Deadpool, that's just gratuitous violence for no reason.
Yeah.
Which I love, but I want my kid watching it.
True, but now that all of that is now in the Disney fold, and people, I listen, I have the utmost faith in Disney, especially after today.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into that later, guys. But I know Disney listens to their fans. That's what I like about that.
And Disney listens to us, obviously.
Clearly. The first 2 downloads of every episode is in California, and I know it's Disney.
It's Bob Iger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. To us. Appreciate you.
Bob, we like you, man.
Listen, if you try to get into the podcasting thing.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man.
We for adults, too.
We stream, too.
You know what I mean? We get some numbers. Just let you know, Bob.
That's right.
Yeah. They listen to their fans. They know what we want. They know what we want. They spent $52 million. Excuse me.
Billion with a B.
Whoa. $52 billion.
Yeah, that'd have been the headline. Disney bought out 21st Century Fox Studios for $52. When asked what they would do with the proceeds, CEO James Murdoch said, "Yeah, I'll probably go buy lunch." And this is your pop-offs, folks.
But no, $52 billion. Because fans, and I'm not going to say that they just wanted it for X-Men, but they know, listen, we can get this. The fans want this. Let's do this. Let's include all of that.
Yeah.
And it's a win-win for all of us.
Yeah, no, there's a lot in that backlog of 21st Century Fox.
So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, they're not going to do adult things. They have to. Their streaming services are now the new networks.
With the whole, not just with the streaming services, but in keeping with the whole thing and keep with rated R movies, it wouldn't surprise me with the brand recognition that 21st Century Fox has.
Mm-hmm. Keep it.
I mean, you don't have to worry about rebranding. You don't have to worry about changing all the title cards, which I'm sure they wouldn't have done anyway. They would have just kept it. Mm-hmm. But this is one of the things I posted up today on Facebook. Chris Crespo of Cinema Crespediso podcast, go ahead and give him a listen to. Posted a picture today of 21st Century Fox, a division of Disney, Walt Disney Company.
Yep.
This is something that was featured prominently in a Simpsons episode. 1998. So once again, another prophecy comes true. From The Simpsons, they predicted.
You know what?
They predicted everything.
Everything. Disney probably bought The Simpsons so they can know what's going to happen in the next 20, 30 years.
All hail to the great prophet that is Matt Groening, because he predicted Trump. Yeah. Go back, man. Yo, there are some crazy things that The Simpsons have predicted,
and it was spot on.
Yeah, and it's not like they predicted Arnold Schwarzenegger being the governor.
The governor, yes, I remember that episode.
That was like that. Like it's not so much that they predicted he'd be the president. No. They predicted he'd be a governor, and then he became the governor of California. And then they said Donald Trump is the president of the United States. And damn it, Donald Trump is the president of the United States. They said Walt Disney would buy out Fox, and sure as hell Walt Disney bought out Fox. You know what? I don't think Nostradamus died. I think he just stayed alive for a couple hundred years and wrote The Simpsons.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, we're excited about the Marvel properties, but they got Avatar now, which is a universe in it of itself.
Right. And Disney already has Pandora at the parks.
Yeah, they got it at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I heard it was pretty dope.
Yeah, I haven't been since they've done it, but yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, so that and that's no way them for sure, because it's easy to get it's different to get park rights. You know what I mean?
Park rights are a whole different thing.
Yeah, because like Universal still has all the Marvel characters at the Universal Studios in Orlando here.
Yeah.
So Disney can't put any of them in their park here, but they have it over there in California.
Right.
You lucky shits. So it's a big deal. I'm definitely looking forward to it. There's a lot more details supposedly coming.
Yeah, this deal is going to take some time too. Like people are like, "Oh, but everybody was saying, "Oh, Logan might come up for Avengers 4."
No.
Hold on, son. One, Hugh Jackman ain't doing it again. He's done. And he came out and said it too. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back for an Avengers movie. You guys have lost your mind." Two, I mean, it takes a man 6 months just to get in shape for it.
Exactly.
And they're already filming Avengers 4, so they're not going to wait 6 months just to give a cameo to Hugh Jackman. Two, when it comes to that whole, they're going to throw X-Men people in Avengers 4 now. This deal isn't done yet. It's been announced. They've got a handshake agreement on it, but it still has to go through antitrust laws. It's going to be at least 18 months before anything actually happens here.
Let's not play stupid here. Marvel knew this was going down. Marvel did not announce. They already said we have 20-something movies planned.
Oh yeah.
This shit is part of it.
Oh no, I promise you, there's already stuff in the works. They just can't.
Yeah.
So they just can't act on anything until the whole thing's official.
Phase 4
But I
is a
promise
thing.
you, once it's official, like that day, like if it's official on a Monday, X-Men and Avengers, like the House of M starts filming Tuesday.
Exactly,
You know what
because
I mean?
let's be for real here. This is all planned out through Avengers 4. The very next movie after that is Spider-Man 2, which is 2019.
Yeah.
That's roughly 18 months away from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
Wait, there's nothing that comes out after Avengers 4 before Spider-Man 2?
nope. After Avengers 4, directly is Spider-Man 2.
Oh, right.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
then
only
Into the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, Guardian, but we don't have a date for that.
Yeah.
The date for Spider-Man is already planted. They did that shit on purpose. There's a lot of theories flying around. You know what I mean? Remember that Avengers Tower got sold? Who bought it? Maybe Reed Richards?
Maybe.
Mm.
Ooh,
Who knows?
I like that.
I don't know. You know?
I don't.
Exactly. So let's not be my biggest fan back there. Let's not
It's because you feed her.
True. She did just have McDonald's. That laugh wasn't real. Yeah, they got this shit planned out. So I know there's gonna be some things popping up in the next couple of movies.
They absolutely get. Avengers 4, I don't think it's gonna feature anything, but there's gonna be some mention of it. I hope they say the word mutant.
that would be the
That's all you
biggest
need.
thing.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
The word mutant has not appeared in any Marvel or any MCU because Fox has owned the word mutant. They've owned it. That's why Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver weren't considered mutants. They were considered miracles.
Yeah, experiments.
So
yeah.
if they can find a way to make, I mean, like I said, it's going to be some time before they can even act on it. So that might not even be a thing.
True.
But if they're able to find a way where they can drop the word mutant, just as a vague Easter egg that you, me, and 5 people listening to this episode right now would catch, to me that would be fantastic. That would be the best thing that could happen.
You know the best thing that they can do if they're gonna do anything before this thing really goes full fledged. Captain Marvel is taking place in the 90s.
Yeah,
There is a lot of things they could do.
yeah.
The Phoenix Saga is taking place in the 90s.
Yeah, I think that's more coincidence than
I know. Think about all of that. The
Ooh.
Phoenix Saga is taking place in the 90s. Now, it's a stretch. Don't get me wrong.
And weren't both of them announced at Comic-Con?
Yes. Okay. Disney, Marvel.
You can't hear this, folks, but I'm tapping my bald head right now. It's just instead of stroking my beard, I run my fingers on my head.
If they're gonna mention or if they're gonna mention or do anything, Captain Marvel is the key.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Captain Marvel comes out before Avengers 4, though.
Okay.
Have they even filmed Captain Marvel yet?
No, it's not started filming yet. Nope. Because right after Avengers is not Captain. Right after Avengers is Ant-Man and the Wasp. We still don't know how that's gonna tie into anything at this point.
Because that's still filming.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just wrapped.
It wrapped?
Just wrapped. Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. And then right after that is Captain Marvel.
Yep.
90s. They're bringing in Skrulls already in Captain Marvel. There's a whole lot of things that may take place in that movie. That's what that Black Panther's huge right now.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel's going to be huge for Avengers 4.
Yeah. And as far as this comes out after Avengers 4, what happens after Thanos? They have to do Galactus.
Exactly.
They have to.
And
you can't get smaller.
They already announced that James Gunn is overseeing that cosmic universe.
Yeah. Yeah. You already introduced Dormammu. You're going to have Thanos coming in. I mean, potential spoiler alert, but let's not be stupid. You know, Thanos is going to get beaten because
has to happen.
Yeah, that's just how it works. Maybe. I don't know. There's some things could go kind of screwy. He might just snap his fingers and hit the reset, and then we don't know. But for the most part, we can pretty much bet that Thanos is going to get beat. So you can't go small at that point. You already got Dormammu. You already have references to Eternity. You have to go Galactus.
That brings in Silver Surfer. Fantastic. Listen, man, I'm just happy for this day as a fan. I'm super happy. I just hope I'm alive to see all these damn movies because I got
to start taking better care of myself.
I'm all the way with it, man. I don't know. I have no issues with this, but hey, let us know what you think, guys. Give us a call, 321-405-2219. Leave a comment on the Facebook group page. Let us know. Because if you see a potential, oh man, this could be bad.
Yeah.
Let us know. I'm basking in the excitement right now, so this is all right for me.
I'm excited. This is what I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Rey and Poe Dameron crash land on the planet and get guided by Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost through Pandora.
God damn it, spoilers.
They find all the Avatar. What is it, Naboo or whatever it is?
Na'vi?
The Na'vi.
Mm-hmm.
So
Naboo.
Naboo. So Rey and Poe Dameron with Luke Skywalker guiding them through Pandora, find the Na'vi and find some like Planet Hulk fighting pit. And now you just have the smorgasbord of all these mixed universes.
That's how you kill the Disney universe.
And then Deadpool shows up and kills everyone.
Just kills everybody.
Yeah. And that's Deadpool 4.
There you go. There you go. Man, I'm so with it. This as a film fan, again, Disney doesn't do anything wrong. They got Marvel, they got their Disney live action, they have Pixar, they have Disney animation.
Yeah.
They also have another little property that just dropped.
Oh, what property is that, Raul?
Let's get into this Star Wars spoiler, baby. Last Jedi.
I'm already sweating. Now, before we go forward, spoiler. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Absolutely.
We are going to spoil this movie for you so hard. Now, this is coming out Wednesday, so hopefully most of you have had a chance to see it. But if you haven't and you don't want to hear anything,
just let it go.
Turn back now. This is the windmill from Back to the Future 3. Turn around now, Marty, or you're done.
There you go.
You've been warned.
It is. Man.
Spoilers. All right. Just want to get that one more in there.
So,
dude,
what did you think, bro?
All right. So I went with Lorraine, my girlfriend, and I watched this movie last night. It was Thursday night. Packed theater. It was to the point. Okay, so we get into the AMC, right? We're standing in line, and the line has snaked all the way around because we were sitting for the IMAX. The thing is, the line had snaked past the ticket taker. We could have just turned around and walked into the movie theater, and nobody would have noticed anything.
Nice.
Except that it's assigned seating, so they would have noticed. But I mean, we bought tickets, so we could have just gone sat in our seat and nothing would have happened. But yeah, that's how packed it was, and man, it was. I like going to movies on like the first opening night with huge crowds because they lose their shit.
Yes.
And this crowd was, and I just like that experience, having that crowd, like mob mentality when you watch a movie like this, especially something with as endearing as Star Wars. Everybody loves it, so there's a lot of applause. I could look and see a lot of like glistening eyes from people tearing up, from some scenes. I loved this movie, man. I've got a couple of issues with it. Sure, nothing's perfect.
Right.
But even the issues I have, it's not so much that I didn't like them. I just didn't like them as much as I liked everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into specifics here shortly, but I just loved everything. I love that Luke actually said something.
Yes. I love his first reaction.
Yeah. That first reaction was gold. What did you think, man? How'd you like? You just came from watching it.
Yes, I came right. I was like, we got to record this fucking show tonight. So I'm sorry for cursing, sweetheart.
She's like, oh, now not at the house.
So yeah, me and my daughter went to go see it. We got out of work and got out of school early and rushed to the theater, and it was not as much of a crowd as I wanted it to be.
Because the diehard fans saw it yesterday with me.
Yeah. And I can't go on Thursdays when my daughter has school the next day.
Yeah.
And if I go and sneak and see it by myself, I would never hear the end of it. But bro, I loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I love it from the opening crawl to the damn credits rolling. Every part of that movie was fantastic. Yeah, like you said, I have some gripes. They may differ from yours. They may be the same. Well, all in all, it left me really, really, really fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like that's
absolutely.
I still like it has me ready for the next one. Not like, oh God, I gotta wait 2 years to find out who's this and who's that. No, I'm waiting 2 years. So let's get this finale popping. Let's see how this shit's gonna go.
Yeah.
Because man, every part of it, all of our questions were answered by not getting answered.
Yeah.
Which was pretty dope. A thing that Disney has grown to start doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they first fucked with us when they did that trolling shit at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. Patience. That fucking pissed me off. Then you got Hella knocking over the Infinity Gauntlet saying fake. I was like, oh shit. Well, that answers everything.
Yeah, like they are just doing away with a lot of the conspiracy theories.
Yeah, Rogue One did it away with a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I do like that, and this is what we'll really start getting into some spoiler stuff.
Last chance, guys. No way.
Spoilers. Okay, so like Rey's parents, yo, after episode 7, me included, anyone was talking about who are Rey's parents? Where's she coming? Is she a Skywalker? I thought she was a Palpatine. Oh, maybe she's another Solo. And she ain't nothing.
Nothing.
She is nothing. Her parents were drunks. They sold her. That was it. She was a child slave.
Exactly.
She's just force sensitive. That's all it is.
That's bugged out to me.
You know, I love that. I love that. I even wrote it down. That was one of the notes I went on. Everybody gets so wrapped up with this being a Skywalker saga. You know what I mean? Everybody, and to an extent it still is, because Kylo is a Skywalker. He's a Solo and Skywalker. But everybody, we forget that anybody can be force sensitive.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you remember, you used to have thousands of Jedi. They weren't all Skywalkers.
Exactly.
You know, people can be just force sensitive, and all this hype and all this craziness that everybody was putting in the, who's Rey? I know a lot of people that are upset because she wasn't. It's like, but she has to be. No, the fuck she doesn't. Who was Skywalker before this?
Nothing. Because what was it? Anakin. He was just born.
Yeah.
Like immaculate conception type shit.
Everybody says that he was born like Plagueis to kind of force him. Like there's a lot of conspiracies now. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. It's just like his mom just got drunk one night and legit doesn't remember getting laid.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Like that would not. If Disney did that, it wouldn't even surprise me right now. And that's Deadpool 3. Watch.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
That's what happens. Deadpool is Anakin's father. You know what? It wouldn't even Cable, because Cable time travels.
Oh yes. That would, oh my God.
So it explains the robotic hands. It's all in the family.
Oh my God.
You see?
It's all making sense.
Yo, Bob Iger, call us.
I'm here. We here for you, man.
Yo, I like that they did away with it. They're just like, everybody's got all this hype built on. Who are his parents? Who are her parents? Who are her parents? What? Yes. And because it just kind of clears the playing field. Like, and it opens the fact up. I mean, The Last Jedi, listen, anybody can be a force sensitive. So now it opens up the entire universe. They even did it at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
There's that little shot. A lot of people missed it. I'm happy you didn't.
It bugged me out because me and my daughter turned each other. Did you see that? Did you see that?
It's such a little thing. This kid walks out of whatever room he's in, and there's a broom on the side, and he just force grabs it. Like, he just puts his hand out and it comes to him.
And it was close
and most people
enough.
didn't catch that.
Yeah, because it's close enough that he could just reach out and grab it, but he just did the force thing like nothing.
Like, it moved 3 inches. That's all it moved 3 inches into his hand, and a lot of people missed it.
Yo, let me say something. If that's one of the things, if Disney was like, no, that was a mistake, I would be fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
That has to be what we think it is.
Yeah.
That's the only question we got at this point.
Yeah, no. So there are other force-sensitive people that are still out there. Even though the Jedi's gone to Silicon, that's just 2 groups of people that were force-sensitive that started recruiting other force-sensitive people.
Yeah.
But there's always been force-sensitive people, and there will always continue to be force-sensitive people in this universe.
The title itself is misleading.
Right. So the whole thing with Rey needed to be one of the Rey is no one. Rey is just some kid who was born on Jakku.
Mm-hmm. Parents sold her into slavery.
Parents sold her into slavery for literally for booze. Like, they sold her so they could get drunk for the night.
Yep.
And that was it. That's Rey's parentage. It doesn't matter whose Rey's parents are. And I love that.
Yep.
I love that they did that to me. I love that I got so hyped and I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's a bigger scheme at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So I liked that Mark Hamill.
The Joker.
The Joker. There were that first scene where so I love how this movie picked up right after episode 7.
Yes.
I mean, like, literally, like, episode 7 ends, roll credits, and then roll opening crawl.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how fast this movie takes place.
Yes.
And it shows Rey handing the lightsaber to Luke, taking 15 steps back for some reason because she's a lot further away than arm's distance when she hands it to him. And he just looks at it and chucks it over his shoulder.
And walks the fuck off.
Walks away.
He was gone. He was like,
Doesn't say nothing, doesn't shake his head. She's like, flip.
And she just stayed there. And she was like, what?
Yeah. And it was a big laugh. It was a huge laugh. And the only reason it was funny is because no one saw that coming.
Yeah. Nope.
That's the last thing anyone saw coming. You give him a lightsaber, the lightsaber that his dad used to, this was his dad's.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at it, he's like, huh, flip.
And that sets the tone for the movie. Like, yo, none of this shit matters.
Yeah.
None of it matters. Going forward, these are what we're going to pay attention to. So him throwing it over his shoulders, like, listen, this happened. It's over.
Yeah, he's totally. I love how that symbolized he is totally done with anything related to all of that. Mm-hmm. And then Kylo kind of repeats it in the movie. You hear it in the trailer too. Let go of the past. Kill it if you have to.
Yeah, let it go. Kill it if you have to. Let it die.
Like that's kind of like the whole tone of this movie when it comes to like all these ideas that we thought we had over who was whose parents, who is related to what, who affected what. The entire thing before this, just, you know what, let it go, kill it.
This
if you have to.
whole movie was telling the fans, listen, you are too hopped up on this old shit.
Yeah,
you're too hopped up on things that doesn't matter. So we're gonna dispel everything in this movie.
Yeah, it's the worst kind of fan service, but I love it. I just loved that they acknowledged all this, and that's it. They tied up a lot of loose ends. You said it. There are not a lot of questions coming out of here.
Nope.
There's some obvious ones. What happens next? What happens in this relationship? What happens? You know, there's obvious questions. But as far as like the big crazy conspiracy, again, we've only watched it once, so
Right.
you know, watching it again, there may be things we missed, and that might change this. But at this point, if you ask me about some crazy conspiracy, I ain't got one.
No, there's none off the first watch. Yeah, no, I have no conspiracy about it. Rey is.
It wasn't salt on the planet. It's cocaine. That's like the only conspiracy
wait.
theory. That's the only thing I can think
That's
of.
another one. That's another one that was like so because everybody was like, "What the fuck is this red shit? What is it? Blood? Is the planet bleeding?" The guy, it's literally dispelled by the guy taking his finger and tasting it. Oh, it's salt.
Yeah, it's just.
And then the next guy just looks at him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, the red stuff is the actual dirt. It's just the planet's covered in salt. That's why it's white. It's not snow either.
Yeah, it's just dirt, salt and dirt. That's
Yeah.
it. That's its whole. Like I loved every minute of this movie. It was breaking the fourth wall without breaking it. It was talking directly to each and every fan.
Yeah. Yes. I loved that. I loved that it did that.
I was like, it's all saying, calm your ass down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enjoy what we have right now.
Yes.
This is it. Enjoy. So, talk about, because you had some gripes. So, what are some of the gripes that you have with the movie?
The porgs. I like the porgs. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm cool with porgs. I like the porgs. I like the idea of porgs, all right? It was just way overdone. It was just too much. There's that scene where Chewbacca's about to eat one, and then all of a sudden its family's looking. That was funny as hell. Funny. It really was. And I liked that scene. You know, when you introduce them, that's fine. They're kind of like, people were like, what are porgs? They're like puffins. If you know what a puffin is, like those birds that live on the cliffs, that's essentially what they are on this island. Where the Jedi Temple is. Yeah. So, and I get it, they're everywhere. So I would have been cool if they would have been like everywhere in the background. I think there were just way too many scenes where they were the focus of the scene.
Christmas time, man.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They're there to sell toys. That's what the porgs for. I bought a porg, plush porg for my girlfriend 3 months ago. As soon as
one trailer.
As soon as the trailer came out, I got a text message that said, "If you love me, you'll come home with a porg." Well, I love her, so I came home with the porg, and it cost me like $15. You know how much that doll is right now?
Yeah, like 50.
Like 50.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got in on this.
Damn. But yeah, no, yeah. I understand you. I liked them. I didn't have an issue with them. I felt that they just reminded me of Brooklyn Pigeons. They were everywhere.
Yeah, they were everywhere. And like I said, if they weren't the focus of so many scenes, I wouldn't have cared. They were like, there's just like a couple of scenes where it's like, why are we seeing more porgs?
They were all over the Millennium Falcon though.
And that was cool too. Like, you know, when he's like pushing them away and stuff, like there's good, there was some good use of them. It's just, there were a couple of times where it's like, okay, can we stop seeing porgs, please? Like, I'm done. I'm literally done with this. Stop it. I'm going to eat his mother in front of him. I'm going to do what Chewie couldn't.
Man.
But that was one. The other one thing I had a problem with was the casino planet.
Oh, yeah.
To me, it just felt like it was too... I like the plot that it sets up. There's a lot of things to go on. I like Benicio del Toro. That's how you meet him and DJ's whole philosophy on the whole... Like, his whole outlook on what's happening. I really like that plot line, and I really am excited to see what happens now that Finn has seen that. You know what I mean? Because Finn was never part of the rebellion. He was just trying to get away from the First Order. He just kind of got scooped up into the rebellion. So
every time.
Yeah. So he's just kind of there by like, because he ends up there. I mean, the whole like the beginning of the movie, first thing he does is says, "Where's Rey?" Second thing he does is try to escape. Like he's like, "I don't want anything to do with this. I'm getting the hell out."
He's like, "You guys don't know them like I do." All
yeah.
Right,
and so like, you know, he turns and he, you know, really starts finally believing the resistance and really starting to take part and kind of own that. But then Benicio del Toro shows up and teaches him that, you know what, this is all you are puppets.
Yep.
Everybody's a puppet.
Like, so one big machine.
Yeah. Like and it's a real big commentary. A lot of people didn't get it right away. My girlfriend, no, my girlfriend absolutely did. But there were some people I was talking to who didn't. It's a big commentary on the industrial military complex, which, you know, it's a big conspiracy and politics. We're not going to go into it here, but you know, it's the fact is they mention, where do you think these people get their money from? All these people that are gambling. And it's like, they're weapons dealers. They sell to the First Order. They sell all these weapons to the First Order. They're monsters. And then Benicio del Toro comes out and says, yeah, but guess who else they sell to? They also sell to the rebellion. They also sell to you guys. They're playing both sides, and as long as there's conflict, they're going to keep stoking the fires. They're going to keep pushing conflict because they're all making money. And if there's peace, they go broke. So, and Benicio del Toro, even that one scene after he sells them out, he's like, "Oh, we lost." He's like, "Today."
Yeah. He was so calm with it. He was like, "Yeah, today.
Yeah, you lost today. You know what?
Tomorrow.
Get
me back tomorrow."
And Benicio, he made it real clear. He's like, DJ made it real clear. Yeah, they paid me. He's like, "You sold this out." Yeah, to the highest bidder. You're absolutely right. I did.
So this is what I do.
Yeah. This is how the world works. So I'm very interested to see how that affects Finn going forward.
I want to see how it affects Finn. I want to see more Benicio as that character.
Yeah.
I don't want him to change either.
No. People were complaining about his stutter. I thought it was cool for the character.
Added for the character, yeah.
You know, I didn't even notice his stutter right away, too. I was like, wait, did he just... Oh, he does have a stutter. Okay, cool. And that was it. It wasn't distracting. It wasn't like Porky Pig or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't ridiculous. It fit the character.
Yeah.
And he got whatever he needed to say, he got it across.
Yeah.
We got the message.
I really liked his character. I just didn't like the planet. I feel like we spent like maybe 20, 25 minutes on that planet. I feel like we could have spent 10. You know what I mean? I think we just spent too much time there. But I mean, it does do some good setup. It sets up the kid at the end of the movie because that, you know, it goes back there. It does set up the fact that there are people who believe in the rebellion, and there's still that small core. Yeah, there's still hope. So it sets that up. It does a good job of that. There's just other parts where I was like, did we really need it? And it's not so much that I didn't, like I said, it's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't like it as much. Like if I go see it again, it's a 2.5 hour movie. You brought it up yourself. You said you had to ask, when's a good time to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Because I'm diabetic. So I when we go to the movies, right, Jalen? Go to the movies. Why you look so sleepy? Wake up. When we go to the movies, I need to sit at the end.
Yeah.
Because I get up every 5 minutes, go to the bathroom. So I found places on Google or whatever for now that say, hey, this is a good point to take your ass to the bathroom. You ain't gonna miss shit. Go.
Yeah.
So I look when the key scene comes up. All right, I gotta go.
Yeah.
So I didn't see that whole casino scene.
But you missed nothing.
I saw the setup and I was like, okay, this looks cool.
Yeah.
Let me get.
And then you
here.
came back and you knew exactly where you were in the movie. You didn't have. Did you even have to say, what did I miss?
Not really, because as she said, what happened when I left? I don't even remember. It wasn't that memorable. I left. They just got there. When I got back, they were in the cell with DJ.
Yeah. Oh, you literally missed nothing.
Yeah, they just met D. Like he just started talking.
You
to
missed them dicking around in the casino. That's it.
Yeah, so I was good. I'm cool with the whole that whatever those animals were, that they freed.
Oh yeah, the horses.
Cool. I like that scene because I'm a sucker for good scores, and the score playing during that scene just gave me a great sense of adventure.
Yeah.
Like I love when it like the score of It. In some parts of the movie It with the clown. It gave me a great sense of adventure and wonder. Brought me back to E.T., Indiana Jones, stuff like that. So I was cool with it. I read online. A lot of people didn't like it. Say, "Oh, it wasn't needed." I was like, "Yeah, neither was that other scene with them balls in the last Force Awakens." What was that? Yeah. The Raftars. Yeah. I hated that scene.
Yeah, it's one of those fillers. It's a 2.5 hour runtime. They probably could have taken it down to 2:15, but it served sense. The story, and it wasn't horrible. Like it didn't feel. It's Ryan Johnson's cantina scene. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's this movie's cantina.
Upscale.
Very upscale. And like I said, there's a lot of commentary that comes out of that, and it does a lot for the plot going forward. Mm-hmm. It just didn't do a lot for the movie, I don't feel. Like I said, you have to go there to meet DJ. You have to go there to kind of see this paradigm and see, hopefully it sets up something for Finn, like I'm hoping. I just feel like they could have shaved 10 minutes off of that.
I do want more Finn. I want him to be more fleshed out. Like I want him to have that big heroic ass moment, like for real.
Now, two people that they did work on though, Kylo Ren, and Rey, drunk daughter. She don't have a last name. It's just Drunk's daughter.
Yeah, it's Rey, drunk daughter. Nah, so man. Yeah,
they had a very interesting arc.
Their little arc was. I at first I didn't. I was like, where are they going with this? This is about to be some fuck shit.
I thought it was some Game of Thrones stuff for a second. I was like, oh, they're gonna unite. Yeah. And it was a misdirection in the trailer where it made it look like that was the case.
It was misdirection, but it was just mismatched scenes because some of that stuff did happen. So what we're talking about is they had a bridge connection with the Force. Yeah. Right? And
which is a new thing.
Yeah, that's brand new. He was like, even Kylo was like, why is the Force forcing us to communicate? And I
like that I love that it let us discover that with them.
Yeah.
Because it set up the rules right away. Like, I don't see your surroundings. Do you see my surroundings? Yeah. So like now we know exactly what they're saying. So that was kind of cool to feel that like, oh, we're all figuring this out together.
Exactly. Okay. And that was super dope to me. So you had Rey talking to Kylo and trying to figure out, yo, why are you the way you are? I see conflict in you. I know that you are tottering between light and the dark. What is so hard for you to just come to the light? What's wrong? What's happening?
Yeah.
So she hears Luke's side of what happened with the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, we're talking about the destruction of the Jedi training temple that Luke opened.
So they talk about that, and then because throughout every Force vision or Force, let's call this a Force video chat. Through every Force video chat, they shout out to iTunes and Apple, FaceTime, Force FaceTime. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They his main thing was, did he tell you? He didn't tell you yet? Okay, well, I want you to hear from him first, and then I want to hear what he told you, because I got some shit for your ass. And then, and she's trying to, why did you kill Han? Like, what? Like, that's your dad. He loved you. Why did you do it? And did he really? Did he answer that?
I think the topic got changed real quick.
It did, because he didn't answer that.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was dope. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Then, so yeah, the funny thing so he's in the Force Vision, I guess he didn't have a shirt on. That man got a bird chest. And she was like, yo, can you put on a shirt? No.
No.
So I thought that was that's new. That's new. So they had the Force Vision last time, now they got Force FaceTime.
Yeah, no, that was really I enjoyed that scene. I enjoyed that setup because now it shows that they understand each other, or there is some level of understanding.
Exactly.
And it got to where Rey really thought that she could help Kylo come back to the light side, and I love that little thing between her and Luke because Luke was like, that that's where it came from the trailer. It's like, this is not going to go the way you think. It's not. They totally misled, and we all knew they were misleading us with the trailers. That's not a surprise. But he was talking about, you're not going to turn him. He is gone. You're young. You're hopeful. You think that it's going to happen. You have hope. Hope is dumb.
Yes, that essentially is what he was saying.
That's kind of what he was telling. He's like, he's not going to turn. Don't go. Don't do this. And she's like, well, if you won't, then I have to. And he's like, this is not how it works. I know you want to believe this is how it works. And she's like, you changed Vader. And he was like, that's the exception.
Yeah.
Like, that is not how that just happened.
It didn't happen because like 10 minutes before that, they were fighting.
Yeah. I'm like, and I wish it was like one step short of saying, you changed Vader. Yeah, I'm his son. You're some chick that saw him with a shirt off. Like, you're not related to him. There is no reason for him to come for you. What do you have the most magical vagina in the galaxy? Like, what do you think is going to discover here? Vader was my father. There's a family connection there.
Like, bitch, you're nobody.
Like, you are literally, like, he's going to tell you to your face who your parents were. And he's going to do it, like, in the most savage way possible.
Cold-blooded.
So I did like that. And I like that it showed her, you kind of see that get lost in her. That innocence, that hope. Because when he just straight up, there was that one scene where they fought together. You want to Snoke.
We gonna get into Snoke in a second.
Okay. So there's that fight scene, and at the end, it's like, oh, okay, so you two are on the same team now. And the first thing he said was, come with me, we can rule together.
Yeah,
and she was
and
like,
that's what was like,
and that's when she was like, nope, you're an idiot.
Yeah, so nah, I can't fuck with you. You know that scene with her leaving, where Luke was, reminded me of when Luke left the Dagobah system.
Yeah.
That was a callback, and that was leading me to believe that there was gonna be some big "I'm your father" moment, or your parents are these motherfucker moments. No, man.
No.
Let's get into Snoke. Snoke's misleading ass.
So this is another one of those fan services that went totally awry. There's fan service. Oh, they absolutely address it.
Absolutely. It answers your questions.
Yeah, like everybody, the big thing was like, who is Snoke? Who was he before? How did he get here? Doesn't fucking matter because he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
dead.
Kylo killed him. It's a pretty badass way that Kylo killed him.
Yeah.
They telegraphed it. You knew it was coming. But still, seeing to see it happen was kind of like, oh.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I knew that was coming, but that's pretty, well, damn.
Snoke from the very beginning of the movie, talking to Hux and using his force powers through the hologram.
Oh, man.
That was dope.
Yo, let me tell you, Snoke was some serious. I am kind of interested to know who Snoke was, only because of how strong he was in the Force.
Yeah, we need something.
Yeah, like that was insane to see what he could do. But yeah, so the whole who is he? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It legitimately does not matter.
They didn't even go into it. Like, there's mad buildups to make you believe that they're about to say who he was or say why he was around.
Yeah.
He said Luke's name, he's so strong and powerful, like he was fucking there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Like the way the whole thing ended and the way they address things, it doesn't matter. I'm interested to know who he was out of curiosity at this point.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with what happens in the movies.
I'd read the comic at this point, but even when Rey was trying to, because they try to do the whole when Rey force grabs the lightsaber.
Yeah,
it gets up and it swings around her and smacks her in the back of the head.
He intercepted it. Yeah, that was the funniest thing.
He was like, "What the fuck you think was gonna happen?"
Yeah.
wait, I'm Snoke.
Yeah, no, that was funny. He just
crazy.
Intercepted it, whirled it around, and it came back like a boomerang. Right on the back of the head. That was beautiful. I thought that was great.
That was great. Picked her up and forced whatever the fuck he did to her. Bro.
Yeah.
But all of that just to find out it doesn't matter because Kylo is who. That's another thing. You guys, we fans, are worried about this quote unquote big bad back here when we are supposed to be focusing on Kylo. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, he is the big bad of this trilogy.
Yeah, he is.
I like how they made that clear with this episode, I guess. It was this movie.
Yeah.
They made that clear with this movie. He is the big bad. Stop trying to figure out who this is. It's not about him. This is a young man's game.
And that goes along with the whole forget about the past. Like, who was Snoke before? Who's it? Forget about the past. Kill it. You know what? I'll do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they killed him.
The way he did it, though, was badass. Like,
that was pretty cool.
Like, it was psychological because Snoke was describing him killing him, not knowing that it was him.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. He's like, I see him turning it against his real true enemy, and he's going to ignite it now. Oh,
Zing.
Dead.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
And like the way they set that up, like I said, you totally see it coming, but it's still very satisfying when it happens. You're like, okay.
Before we get to, because I know you got some stories, but thing about Kylo, but those guards, those dudes were on point. Like, I'm sad to see them go because they were, soon as Kylo was about to jump stupid, they was ready for this nigga in the beginning.
Yeah.
Them guards put up a fight, not gonna lie.
That was pretty cool because you always see like traditional sword fighting with the lightsabers. There's not a lot. I think Darth Maul was probably the most, like the one with the most flair. These guys look like they were trained by Darth Maul. I mean, that was straight up. There's that one scene in the beginning where Snoke calls in Kylo Ren, and he's kind of essentially just chastising him, for being weak and not being totally committed. Mm-hmm. And Kylo at one point loses his temper, and Snoke hits him with a lightning bolt, a la Darth Sidious, just kind of like sends him away. But you see his guards in the back, like they came up like ninja ready. They're like twirling. They had like it looked like some samurai shit. It was ready. And then they went right back in with a couple of spins. I was like, ooh, okay.
I want more on them too. Like it's stuff. So that I gotta watch it again because certain things in the background is giving me more. Like I want more background on that. We still don't know who the Knights of Ren are.
That's one thing that I wish would have got addressed.
That's not past. That's now.
Yeah, that's probably.
So, according to Luke, Kylo Ren took some Jedi with him.
Some of the students.
So they had to have become the Knights of Ren. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, that's, I think, probably my biggest question. And I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it. Coming out of the movie, that's my biggest question. Like, all right, who the hell are the Knights of Ren now? Because
I want to see more of that.
This is two movies where there's semi-reference, because in the first one they weren't really referenced this movie, not by the Knights of Ren. No, they were referenced. So they were referenced in episode 7 when you see him walking with other people, because you see Kylo with a group of people. Yeah. And then this one you hear Kylo left with several other students. All right, so you have two references to this group.
He must be gathering the rest of that army.
Were they Snoke's guards?
Side note. Marcel is on motherfucking point here.
Yeah,
just Googling shit. Look at these niggas. We need to see. Yeah, they look great. Like I want to see. I want to get a backstory and all that because they did whatever they did. So that's definitely something I want more information on. With Snoke, I want to. I not a need at this point. I just want to get some background on who the hell Snoke was.
Yeah,
those guards. I need some more information on that. And other than that, I'm good. But what was your big? Because I love Kylo. I'm cool with Kylo.
Yo, I don't like Kylo as a character, man. It's not like okay, so you're not supposed to like the villain. So like, I don't like Kylo Ren. He's the villain. It's not that I don't, and it's not that I don't dislike Adam Driver. He acted his ass off in this movie, and I loved what he brought. I just don't like that character. He's a moody, emo teenager. And he was in episode 7. But I remember at the end of episode 7, I was like, you know what? Hold up. Let's see. Maybe he matures into something. Maybe they develop him a little better in episode 8. Let's give it a chance. No, he's just a moody kid throwing temper tantrums. That's it. Like the first thing he does is destroy his helmet, just because he got yelled at. Man, I don't like being yelled at. And he just fucking smashed his helmet against the wall till he broke it. You know what I mean? Like
Snoke he's just take that ridiculous shit off your head.
Yeah, and they even spoke to him like he was a child. Take that ridiculous mask off.
That mask
and
goes
then
from...
you could see the salt on him. That's where all that salt on that planet came from Kylo Ren's salty ass when Snoke made him take the helmet off.
No, man, it's crazy because they went from a cool ass mask to some fucking kid playing dress up.
Yeah,
that's what that did.
Yeah.
That's what that. I was like, damn, that's pretty fucked up.
And you know what? As soon as that happened, that's the only way I saw Kylo for the entire movie. Emo Kylo Ren is a thing on Twitter. That's fantastic.
That's so good.
Yeah, no, it was hard for me to look at him as anything except some kid playing dress up now.
And yep. So now, I think you are what the Lucasfilm Disney team are wanting the fans to feel. Like, I don't like him as a I don't like this.
I don't like his character.
And I think that's what because he has an arc. It's an arc.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be well rounded once it gets to episode 9.
I think he's gonna be some little kid with a tantrum, and General Hux is gonna be the one keeping shit together in the background until finally there's a mutiny and they take him out. I think the First Order is gonna take out Kylo Ren.
Probably.
I don't think the rebels are gonna do it. I think, or the Resistance. I think it's gonna be them taking him out with a mutiny. I think that's what's gonna happen. And then General Hux, because let me tell you, I like General Hux as a villain.
Okay, I liked him in episode 7.
Yeah,
I feel like he was more of a comedy, like a slapstick in this one. I think
he was more of a punching bag in this one.
I didn't really like how because he was on point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even though he was a punching bag, I like him. I like as a villain. You know, you're not supposed to like the villain, but I like his character.
Yeah, I like
there
him.
is no, it's not so much that the resolve in him, because there's no question like there is with Kylo. Maybe he'll go good.
He's an evil fuck.
Yeah, like with him, he's evil. He really believes in the First Order. Mm-hmm. He really believes in what they're trying to do, and he thinks this is the way to do it. And he's a force. He has a following. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for the fact that Kylo kind of force slammed him against the wall, people would probably listen to Hux more than Kylo. And I think it'd be interesting to see him kind of develop his own resistance within the First Order and just overtake Kylo.
That wouldn't be bad. I'm up for that. That's not bad.
And then while they're all splintered off on the inside of the First Order, this is where why can't I ever remember the name? It's not the Rebels anymore.
Resistance.
The Resistance. I keep wanting to say Revelations. I don't know why. I'm feeling very biblical today.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. No. So while all that infighting is going on in the First Order, I think the Resistance is going to capitalize on it, and that's where they're going to come in and really take them out. At least that's what I'm thinking.
It could be like, hey, Disney's listening. You take some notes, guys.
Bob, I'm telling you, man, cut me a check, son.
You think Phasma's dead?
I do.
Think she's done?
I think Phasma's done.
They Boba Fett that bitch? Yeah,
because the rule is if you don't see someone die, they don't die. Yo, you saw her get swallowed up by a lake of fire.
Yeah, she got to go.
Yeah, I think she's done.
I'm cool
you don't walk away from that. I mean, sure, Darth Maul did, and you know that if you watch Rebels,
he's back.
But she's not Darth Maul. Let's just call that what it is.
Yeah, she's goner. I all in all though, I really, really did enjoy this film. One of my favorite parts, like you were talking about, came at the end with Luke playing the shit out of Kylo.
Oh yeah,
that shit was amazing. He Loki'd Kylo.
Yeah, he did.
I just realized that
he straight up Loki'd him. Yeah, so the whole where he's just an astral projection.
Mm-hmm.
Like you think he's there, and all of a sudden it's just nope. He's sitting on a rock on the other side of the galaxy. Yep, just fucking with you.
That shit was amazing because that goes to your point. Kylo was like, fire every gun at him. So Kylo lost sight of what he was actually doing.
He's so easily distracted.
And tried to do that, and then Luke comes out of it like nothing, brushing his shoulders off like Jay.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like I can't yes, there's bad parts to the movie, but there's so much good, so much fanfare, so much questions answered in the best possible way. What is your rating on this movie?
Man, I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I'm gonna go 9.5. I'm gonna go 9.5 out of 10. Jalen, what do you rate? Stop flinching. What's wrong with you? What is your rating on? How did you feel about the movie? Talk.
It was okay.
Get out.
You're fired. Come on. This is our thing. How did you feel? What was your day like?
It was good.
Okay, you're fired. You're done. You're done, son. You're like a chick trying to text and it just send 1-word answers.
Yep.
How you feeling? Good. How was your day? Good. What you up to? Good.
That doesn't answer the question.
Delete.
Yeah.
But nah.
No, it was good. I one thing I got to bring up. So my brother, I love my brother to death, but he hates that these Star Wars movies are funny, and I have to remind him, Star Wars has always been funny.
Yeah.
You know, the whole from the Jedi mind trick. It's literally Obi-Wan Kenobi in the original movie calling these guys idiots. Like, these are not the droids we're looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for. Like, that's funny. You know, it's not the same type of humor, but it's funny. Han Solo is the comic relief in all that original trilogy between him and Lando. So
it was great.
Those movies are funny, and I was like, I think he got caught up with the first or the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Because the humor there was really
it was dry. There was not much humor there.
It really wasn't.
That shit was dry as like I'm so glad I watched it the way I did.
And the best movie out of that trilogy is this
Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Sith, yeah. So, and that's not a funny, I mean, that's a dark movie. That's a very dark movie.
Kills children.
So there's no humor there. But aside from that, these are funny movies. Like, I mean, they're not hilarious. They're not comedies by any stretch of the imagination. These are for
there's a lot of we want Disney.
Yeah.
Wants this to appeal to a lot of people.
Exactly.
This is something that they're putting big money into. They want big money back.
Yeah, exactly. And that's right. And I love, so coming up to the humor in this movie was really, really good. Like, there was not a single joke where I mean, aside from the porgs, there wasn't a single joke where I was like, that's out of place. Like, oh, God. Like, even with Guardians of the Galaxy 2, there were a couple of jokes that they were dropping, like, oh, God, guys, really? Yeah. That's a grown laugh at best. Like, here, it's like, nope, that was funny.
You know who was super funny? BB-8.
I like BB-8.
I love BB-8. Oh, my God. He, she, it, whatever the fuck. That thing is hilarious. BB-8 was good. Poe Dameron was good. Even when they were about to, like, all right, so we got a plan. We got a plan for this whole situation. Oh, are we gonna blow shit up? Are we gonna blow shit up?
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I love that Leia, because the movie opens up with both of the two characters getting yelled at. You got Kylo Ren getting chastised by Snoke, and then you have Poe Dameron getting torn apart by General Leia, and she's like, you can't just run to a spaceship and blow things up, and then they get attacked, and Kylo Ren Poe Dameron looks at her and says, permission to run to my ship and blow things up? Permission granted.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of my face.
Because all she sees in him is Han.
Yeah.
That's all she sees in him is Han. And that's pretty, I like their dynamic.
I love that mother-son. Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love it. The one character that really blew me away was Vice Admiral Holdo. Is that what it was?
Holdo, yeah, we looked it up.
Yeah.
I hated her.
Yeah.
As soon as she came, it's like a stepmom that just comes in like, all right, I'm running this shit now.
No, bitch, why your hair purple?
Yes. Why was... Yo, she came in, started running shit. I was like, yo, she can't tell y'all what to do. But nah, she came around during the end. But
and then when she came through, I mean, the coolest thing was her flying the transport ship at light speed into the damn first order ship. I just love that when it was silent, because you saw it happen and then it just got silent, like on the screen and then in the theater, like everybody was like,
yeah,
what just happened?
I'm telling you, crowds can make a movie even better.
Dude, there was when at the beginning when they're flying over the dreadnought. And she's trying to kick the remote down. Yeah. And it falls past her. Dude, everybody in the theater was like, oh! Everyone. Like, you heard an audible gasp from the theater. It was awesome. Between, and oh no! Like, everybody had an audible reaction to that. And I love going to movie theaters for that, because you get a group of about 300 strangers and make them all say, oh! At the same time.
I love it. It's an experience, man. That's why I feel that oh, you got something to say? Excuse me, guys. 1 second.
When they're gonna say who's gonna take General Leia's place, Poe Dameron got ready because he thought he was gonna be the one taking her place.
I seen that too. That was hilarious because he got up like, all right, it's about to go. Oh, what?
Oh, wait, no.
I see that too.
Yo, and I love how they put, like, you know who's leading this rebellion? Women.
Yeah.
I did like that.
That's dope.
I actually like that very much.
I like that. I like a lot of it. So you got Ray, you got even Rose. Rose did her part.
Yeah.
Holdo, Leia is doing a big deal. That was dope.
Yeah, I really like and it's cool because now you have. And I never really thought much about it, but now I have a daughter, so now I'm seeing
Exactly.
I
They're
like
seeing
this.
women in power. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that because watching Star Wars when I was a kid, I was all about Luke and Han Solo and maybe Chewie because he's the only one named Jesus. So
yeah.
So
hilarious.
but then watching and Leia was cool. Leia was cool. The girls had somebody. Yeah. But now you're seeing like these are women of real power
Like,
in
they
this
are running.
rebellion.
She demoted Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
And then the other one shut his shit down.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I dig that. What was your take on Chewie? Remember what you were telling me about Chewie?
He looked thinner and younger.
Chewie is old as shit.
Chewbacca old as hell.
And she says, why does he look so much thinner and younger?
Because
I was like, how could you tell?
Because it's a different actor. That's why he looked skinnier.
Oh, it is a different. Yeah, I did hear him say that. I thought it was C-3PO that was different, but it's the same voice.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, C-3PO is.
I probably should know that, but I don't know.
I don't know, but no, that's.
I did miss R2D2 in this movie. He had a little cameo.
He had a cameo.
I love that exchange with him and Luke when Luke ran into R2 and he's like, "I'm not going back. Nothing you can say can change my mind." And then he immediately plays Leia, "Help us, Obi-Wan, your only hope." And Luke looks at him and is like, "That's a cheap shot."
But there
cheap shot, robot.
He turns his head mad slow, like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, and then R2's like,
okay.
"Come at me, motherfucker."
How did your crowd react to that? Because my crowd was dead as fuck.
Dude, there was a laugh. Yeah, they laughed. As soon as he's like, "That's a cheap shot," and then he turned his head like, "Yeah," there was a laugh. People, it's just so much that it was good. It was all good, man.
Yes. We loved it. That's our consensus here. What is your rating for Star Wars?
9.5.
All right, so this is your last episode, right? No. Yeah, man. This is we waited for this ever since we watched episode 7.
Yeah,
we had all questions. We were making speculations and got everything answered and crushed at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
Snoke doesn't matter. Rey's parents don't matter.
They don't matter.
But there is, there is a future though. There's always going to be Force sensitive people, and that's going to be fun. I did catch, Rey stole the books, the original Jedi text.
Yeah. I didn't even catch that. Yeah,
and I love that Yoda. So Yoda, we haven't even brought it up.
Shit.
Yoda's in the fucking movie.
Yoda
folks.
is in the movie.
Yoda
and
is
it's not like CGI Yoda. This is fucking puppet. Empire Strikes Back Yoda.
Yeah, no, this is good
man.
Yoda. I missed the dialogue. He didn't talk like Yoda did, really. There were a couple of scenes like he's like, "Page turners, they were not." But that's really it. I mean, for the most part, he kind of spoke normally.
Nah, listen, I just watched it. He did the backward shit.
I don't know. I feel like while I was watching, I was like, I feel like that's not so much. Whatever. The fact is, he was fantastic.
I liked it.
And he really does tell Luke. He kind of comes at him and says, "Hey, this Jedi shit doesn't matter, man."
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I love the fact that even Yoda's kind of like, because Luke, you could tell, kind of believed that already. Mm-hmm. Luke was like, you know what, Sith, Jedi, it doesn't matter. All right, it's just.
I've been on this island for all these years. I ain't getting no pussy because it's fucking religion.
Yeah, like all he's looking at is, the Jedi needs to die. Look at what happened with the Jedi. When the Jedi were the most powerful, is when the Empire took over right in front of their faces. So he's going to be. The Jedi were full of they were egotistic. It was hubris. All it was they thought they were right and they were going to impose that. Well, he saw what was wrong with that. So, but at the same time, he was protecting everything. When he made that one impulsive decision, that I'm going to go burn that tree to the ground with all the books. And then he stopped. And then Yoda said, "Hold on, homie, let me help you." And he zapped that tree with lightning and blew it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen.
It looks like the text. He's like, "What about him?" Yoda just looked at him straight up like, "What about him?"
My man said, "Did you even read them?"
Yeah, because you read them so many times.
That's so crazy.
He's like, "What's in those books that Rey doesn't already know inside?"
And even at that point, I thought I was about to get a who her parents was moment.
Yeah.
Nope. They kept building it. They knew what the fuck they were doing, man. Because every time Rey's name was mentioned, you just knew they were about to say who her parents were.
Yeah, no, and especially with that exchange with Kylo when they were building that, the whole thing was, I know who your parents are.
Snow,
I know who your parents are. And he's like, who are the parents? Some drunk people who sold you for beer money.
You're a nobody. You're a nothing.
They went on a beer run and they left you on that beer run.
Damn it, man. I feel bad for her.
But yeah, man, it was cool. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, I just want some movie passes.
Yeah.
Guess who's going back to the movies now? I'm in there.
It's absolutely going down.
Yeah, folks, that is our take on this amazing journey. Listen, another amazing journey is this Pops On journey. I'm sorry. Pops On journey. Let me tell you guys have been great. You really have been. We can't express how grateful we are for the downloads, for the feedback, for all the people calling in, tolerating us every week.
Yeah. And then coming back for more.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being a little bit of a masochist.
That's awesome, guys. We appreciate it. This is actually the season finale of season 2.
Yeah.
Wow. 25 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Man, we've been at this for half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Remember you coming to me with this shit like, yo, we should start a podcast.
And then a year later, we finally did.
Yeah, right. That shit's crazy. Like, oh man, I honestly I want to thank Marcel for all he does. We appreciate you, man. You taught me a lot of shit.
Yeah,
a lot of shit from day one, even before this podcast shit. You've been putting me on to some music and all that.
So guys, Raul's in his drunk uncle mode.
Fuck you. I appreciate you. With Jay, I don't know what the hell made us click. I guess it was this movie shit because we just clicked immediately.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you watch this? Yeah, I watch this. You like this? Hell yeah, I like this. Did we just become best friends?
I think we did.
You know what I mean? So that just shows you guys like this, a lot of stuff just can be born out of nothing. And I'm a fan of things that are just done out of nothing.
Yeah.
And 25 episodes later, we got like damn near 2,000 downloads. Guys.
Yeah. No, this has been fun, and you know it's always fun to meet people and be able to create something that people like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and that's really cool. Every week our downloads are coming up and higher. Our Facebook page, people are really starting to engage now. Finally,
yeah.
You know, people are actually leaving comments. People are saying stuff. So that's cool, and it's nice to see that come to fruition. You know, I gotta thank both of you guys for coming along with this. Because I remember when I was presenting the idea, I was like, I don't know if I'm pitching this. Like, I want you guys involved, but I don't know if you actually give a shit.
Hey, I got an idea. Jay. Let's just talk.
Yeah.
About what?
About movies. And then Marcel's like, I don't know shit about movies. I'm a music guy. Well, that's fine.
Yeah. And that's another thing, too. They both put me onto a lot of music that I'm listening to now. Listen, I enjoy the hell out of this shit. It's dope. It's dope. And, thanks, guys.
Yeah, a couple people I personally, and you know, I know the rest of us do too, give some shout outs to. First off, I got to give a huge shout out to Adam Tack and Andrea over at Living Podcarously. Oh, and Josh over at Living Podcarously and Twisted 10. Because without them, I wouldn't have known what to do to even invite you guys over. And you know, they invited all of us over before. We've been on the shows. So all the Dichotomy Media crew, cast and crew, we appreciate you. Ken and Coco over at 1K Away.
Yeah, man.
Our first remote episode. They were our first guests on our show.
That was dope.
Still the only guests on our show so far.
We gotta do that shit again. That was fun, man.
But you know, big ups to the 1K Away crew. Big up to the Burn It Down crew. Computer, J Flow, and Dabs K. Yeah. Also for having us over at their place and giving us an opportunity to announce this podcast when we first started.
Yeah, man.
You got. I mean, you these shows especially. Have helped us as a show. They've given us feedback. They've given us tips and nothing but a bunch of love and support. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. For those of you listening, go give them a listen too. They're great shows. They have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And we can't stress that enough that this is a community thing. So we appreciate everybody who's helped us do anything. Big up. We got to give a shout out to Patrice.
Oh, man. Thank you, Patrice.
Patrice hooking us up with the microphones. Patrice hooking us up with the mixing boards. Patrice hooking us up with the podcast, essentially.
Yes.
So, but we're not going to, Patrice, you know who you are. People listening to this who know us personally knows who Patrice is. Yes. Thank you. We love you, mama. Thank you so much.
For real. Oh, man. Well, guys, this was great. It's been good. We're definitely gonna come back in 2018 with some new shit.
Hell yes.
I got so much new ways to annoy the fuck out of Jay. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh,
we're gonna take these next couple of weeks to really hit the drawing board on some new segments that we want to do. Look for big stuff coming from us because we now that we've got a little bit of an idea of what we're doing, kind of. We want to do other things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So keep an eye out for that. If you guys have any ideas, please hit us up. Just because we're going on hiatus from the show doesn't mean we're going on hiatus from Facebook or anything.
Yeah, be in there.
Yeah, which is it's the holidays. We're taking some break to hang out with family. We will be back. Look out for a best of episode.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna put that together shortly. And I do know that on iTunes, Podbean, and Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartMedia. I do know that the first 4 episodes of Pops On are not really released, so I'm gonna try to get those bounced down and uploaded before the end of the month.
Look out for some Christmas presents, folks. That's what we're telling you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But until next year, I want to say happy Christmas, Merry Christmas,
for our
happy
friends
holidays.
over across the pond. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas there. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Thank you so much. Give us a call. Let us know what you got for these days. 321-405-2219. Where else they can find us at, Jay?
You can find us on Facebook at Pops On. You can find us on Instagram also at Pops On. Twitter at No Dad Jokes with a Z. Maybe there's a Christmas miracle and we can get that fixed.
Let's go, Bob.
You can email us too if you want to send us a little bit of a message. Hit us up at No Dad Jokes, proper spelling with an S. nodadjokes@gmail.com. Tell us what you think. Hit us up on iTunes, rate and review. Facebook too. Review us on Facebook. Drop us let us know what you think.
And I keep forgetting about YouTube. That's where we freaking started.
We started, just putting up YouTube.
Yeah, so we still putting it up on YouTube. Shouts to everybody that's still listening to us on YouTube. I appreciate the living hell out of all of you guys. Again, from all of us here at Pops On, Marcel, Jay, Raul, that's me. Jay, you want to say something? This is the end.
And have a great day.
All right, well, this is your boy Raul.
I'm Jay Alvarez.
And we got Marcel on the soundboards. I'm going to let you guys know we love you guys. Appreciate it. Jay, what you want to tell them?
Guys, happy Ramahana Kwanzas. Don't forget, spoil kids, not movies.
And please, no dad jokes. Peace. What's going on, Pops On Nation? This is your boy Raul of Pops On. And guess what? Your favorite dad's got a new number.
New phone. Who this?
Yeah, man. You guys can reach us at 321. Why is it ringing already?
This call will be recorded
What
and
the
monitored.
hell?
I have a collect call from
Hey, I got a dad joke for you guys.
What?
What does a snowman eat for breakfast?
an inmate
Oh,
at
Lord.
a San Bernardino County
Bro, who do we know in
detention
San Bernardino jail? Oh, how did he get this number? Anyway, 321-405-2219. What the fuck is going on now? Hello?
Okay, yeah, listen, I'm ready to come pick up my 2 pies. I
Pies?
want everything on it.
Whoa.
No onions like last time. I
No,
ain't got
wait a
time for
minute.
that
Stop.
shit.
Who do you think you're calling right now, dude?
I'm looking for Sal's Pizza.
This is not Sal's, dude. This is Pops On.
Pops On?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is incredible.
Yes.
Raul, it does sound like you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, get on that Twitter shit. Tell them to release the S already.
Will do, partner. Will do.
All right, listen, take care.
Peace. Let me turn this damn phone off. Listen, 321-405-2219. Call us, leave a voicemail, send us a text message. We definitely want to play these voicemails of your best dad jokes or your topics on the show at some point. 321-405-2219. That's Pops On. You guys have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Pops On. Email us any questions and your best dad jokes at nodadjokes@gmail.com. For more content, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/nodadjokes. Follow us on Instagram at nodadjokes and Twitter at nodadjokes with a Z.
Yeah, we tried to get no dad jokes within us, but apparently some thing that got out of hand wanted to take it and then not post anything for 2 years on Twitter because, hey, look at me, I'll get this now and maybe at some point I'll actually figure out how to use Twitter because it's not like I don't have anything else to do with my goddamn life. I'm just gonna these guys instead.
Whoa.
But
Hey, family show, man. Whoa, family.
I bet you his mother's a fucking hoe.